And it's none in at the point. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. Charity stripe shot. That's good on the jump shot. Some tough defense in this arena tonight, Smitty. These teams are so good at getting stops.
Yeah, when you have teams that defend this well, you can't beat them off the dribble. The ball and body movement is going to be key tonight.
That one falls.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Outside Robinson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Nunn, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And that one drops.
Yeah, in one-on-one situations, Tatum is a nightmare to guard. Versatile offensively, and really allows him to score consistently.
Robinson goes in. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Walker with it. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
3rd pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
And he sinks the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Tatum against Butler. Great D that time from Tatum.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And how about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Here's Nunn, defended by Hayward. Nunn passes to Butler. Clock at 6. And the basket is good.
You see the instincts of Butler on plays like this. Understands how and where to get his shots.
Shoots off the step back, and he gets the jumper to drop. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Nunn. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker surveying the floor. Puts it up. And it's Walker again missing. The Heat leading by 3. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Here's Butler. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Pass to Hayward. Pound kicks to Hayward. Down low. And for Tice. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the middle. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that one falls for Jones. Well, Steve, a great time of the year. A number of teams battling for playoff position. Is home court advantage as important as it used to be, Steve?
Yeah, I think it is. I still think it comes down, if it's a game 7, which we all want to see, you want it at home. You want to sleep in your bed. You want to be on your court. And I think it gives you advantage always.
And so Jones nails both of them. Celtics trail by 3. And here's Walker. Hayward finds Brown. Back to Hayward. No good there. Some solid defense from Butler. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Now Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Walker. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Last time they met was in Miami.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
And you know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away from slapping and reaching.
Outside, Butler. Shot clock at 6. From 13, off the left rim and out. Celtics trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Takes the 13-footer. Walker's shot is off. Walker's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Right side, Robinson. And the pass to Nunn. Walker with some nice D.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Tatum passes to Tice. Yep, that one goes. Tice has got his second bucket.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
For 3, Hayward. And Jones pulls it down. The Heat leading by 3. Pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. Shoots. And Boston with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Passes to Tice. Kicks it to Walker. Pass to Tatum. Over Jones. Tatum's shot is off. The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Butler passes to Nunn. Jones against Tatum. Jones dishes to Butler. Beyond the arc. Jones. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 5.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Tice passes to Tatum. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 8 points.
And really an advanced feel for scoring a basketball. Tatum picks and chooses his shots nicely.
A pass to Adebayo. Dishes to Robinson. Some solid defense from Brown.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Nunn. It's rebounded by Tice.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Pass to Walker. Celtics passing it around. Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tice. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Jimmy Butler is on it. Staying alert. Finds his man breaking free.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime. And that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season. Gets out in the country and puts in that work. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
14 feet away. Here's Adebayo. Plays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And, Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Walker. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Outside Butler. Over Hayward. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 8 points for him.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Back to Walker. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Here's Butler.
Now that's the tennis background. Hayward even now defending the net.
Tie game in Boston. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. Just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Tatum and Cantor together down low. Walker and Smart the guard. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Yeah, man, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell-toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Free throw missing.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
And the second free throw, good. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. The dish to Hayward. Outside, Smart. Iguodala against Hayward. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Gordon Hayward has filled out that frame and a powerful finish through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
One shot. When you look back at the draft reports on Hayward, many scouts felt like he would be a player, but never a star.
Here's Hero, guarded by Smart. Dragic taking his time here. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Here's Cantor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Iguodala dishes to Dragic. Baseline try. Rebound Boston. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Cantor with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Smart. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat trail by 4. Takes the 13-footer, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smart kicks to Hayward, and that one drops for him. Hayward's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
What you like about Gordon Hayward, the full repertoire. Nice move inside.
And here is Iguodala, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Dragic. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Smart finds Tatum. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
Here's Walker. Rejected by Dragic. The Heat trail by 4. Inside, here's Crowder. Good on the bucket.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Walker the pass to Hayward. Rebound by the Heat. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind Iguodala. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Smitty, here's an interesting question. Over the next 5 years, which player wins the most MVPs?
You know, I think it's Giannis. He's looking like the favorite right now because the way he's playing, he has a possibility to win the MVP now. And then I think also because of his age, he's the one guy. And also Anthony Davis could catch Giannis. He has that type of talent.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Celtics with the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Tatum. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Tries from 16, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Crowder inside. Guarded by Walker. Here's Olynyk. That shot, no good. Hayward with some nice D. Dragic against Smart. Right side to Walker over Iguodala. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Goran leading by example.
Celtics trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. Dragic the pass to Hero. Dragic against Smart. Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
He's an aggressive competitor. Goran Dragic able to finish through contact.
Baseline jumper. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Smart. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside Dragic. Iguodala, the pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart wide open. He fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Walker against Dragic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Enes Kanter.
Such a fiery, competitive dude. Going Dragic is making things happen. Now he's going to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. One is off.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their 2nd-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Kemba Walker. Good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Dragic. Pass to Hayward. Fires the 3. Crowder pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Dragic, the pass to Hero. Here's Olynyk. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Smart. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Hero. Guarded by Smart. Hero passes to Crowder. Iguodala against Hayward. There's the pass to Dragic. 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Now Kanter. Pass to Hayward. Here's Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Smitty, when things get heated between 2 players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when 2 guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because of strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think back in the day you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Tatum against Butler. And there it is for him. Butler's got 12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Wanamaker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The kick out to Tatum. Over Adebayo. Busted. No good that time either. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 14-6 run. This is it to Dragic. Here's Hero. Outside Butler. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Smart passes to Brown. Down low, Cantor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Butler. Outside Dragic. Back to Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
And so Butler nails both of them. So it's the Celtics now. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Tatum on the wing. Over Leonard. Tatum's shot is off.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Smart. Dragic against Brown. From 10 feet out. No good from Dragic.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Hero passes to Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. He can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Boston again missing.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
And it's Butler missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Chalk up 2 there.
Credit the D for being right on Brown. Ultimately, though, he's just too crafty and too confident down near the hoop.
Up top, Dragic. He's got 5. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now a chance to look at Jimmy Butler. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
2 shots. The first free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. That one is no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
He lobs it up. Dragic finds Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Over Smart. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Now here's Brown. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Let's go. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And gorgeous looking jumper from Brown there. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot will be.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Miami ahead. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
We got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in the point guard.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Miami. Walker with it. And he converts the layup. Walker's got 14 points for the game.
And that is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Butler against Hayward. Butler kicks to Adebayo. He dishes it to Robinson. Shoots over Brown. Robinson misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
The Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. He misses the free throw. And it's tied up with that one.
He was definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Butler. A second chance effort. Here's Adebayo. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. That one wide left. He'd have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Passes it to Nunn. He kicks to Jones. Brown against Robinson. Pass to Butler. Over Hayward. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the pass to Walker. Hayward against Butler. Pass to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot's good by Walker.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Nunn passes to Butler. Feeds to Jones. Passes it to Robinson. From deep. Rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown dishes to Walker. Stolen by Robinson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
Brown against Robinson. Pass to Tatum. Lock at 6. Hayward outside. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hayward's got 11 points.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And it's Butler missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And finished off by Brown.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Here's Nunn. And he banks in the layup. Nunn's got his third bucket of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Walker finds Brown. Hayward outside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. Jones trying to get open. No good. Shot missing. Hayward with some nice D. The feed to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second. Finds the open man.
Here's Nunn. He has 6. Over Walker. They get it back. Adebayo.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Heat making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Boston, they have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Brown. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Throws it up high, and Adebayo throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Tice. Makes it off the glass. Tice has got 8.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Hayward against Butler. The pass to Adebayo. Here's the 3. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for Miami.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to Williams. Some solid defense from Butler.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And he lays it straight in. Butler's got 22 points.
Jimmy Butler is so aggressive when he's sprinting down the floor. Few defenders have the ability to slow him down.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Hayward passes to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Boston, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Miami Heat, they're just sitting one spot down on their heels.
And, you know, for the Heat, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
And this is when the real work starts. They've proven they can hang with any team in the league during the regular season. Pretty soon, they'll have to prove it all over again in the postseason.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Williams dishes to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Miami has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Adebayo. A shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. Williams can't hit. Heat shooting reasonably well, 45%. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Whenever Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
Walker finds Brown. This ball movement by Boston. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
To the wing right side. Passes it to Butler. The 15-footer, good. Butler's got 24 points.
I like the way he came off that pick, being able to stay on balance, rise up, and knock down the shot.
And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. Count it, good. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Williams looking over the floor. Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Nunn passes to Butler. Williams with the block.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. That free throw good from Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Dragic against Walker. Right side, Dragic. Nobody near Leonard. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Walker. Butler with the steal. 1 second left. Can't get it to fall. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Right now, right here. Stop, score, stop. One time. Stop, score, stop.
Well, he's clearly keeping it simple there with that message.
I mean, great communicating with his guys, especially when things get tight.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hayward and Williams together inside. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Axis in the game for the Celtics. The Heat with the lead. And here is Butler. And that one, good. Butler's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Heat.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
Here's Wanamaker. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Floats one up, and it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got 14 points now in the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Hayward on the wing to the middle. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Dragic. Upside Butler, 11 feet away. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 5. Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Out to Hayward from past the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some solid defense from Brown. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Wanamaker. It's good. Wanamaker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's Butler. Rebound by Williams.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Hayward. Got it from 16 feet. And now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Even though Hayward's improved from beyond the arc, you see the natural inclination from mid-range.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Kicks to Butler. Shoots over Brown. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
That one drops. He ties it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Robinson's checked in for the Heat.